Okay, so today we're going to be talking about cutting on your phone bill, cutting money on your phone bill. We're talking about learning, understanding MVNOs,
What's that?
cellular, huh?
What's that MVNOS?
Oh, we'll talk about it later, Suman. Cellular plans and 4G versus 5G. So topics discussed: saving money, intro to MVNOs, examples of different Canadian and American MVNOs, the advantage of MVNOs, the disadvantage of MVNOs, how to switch cell phone carriers to an MVNO, cellular lock-in, how to switch SIM cards, how much data is right for you, downgrading cellular plans, 4G and 5G and why they matter, and resources and conclusion. How to save money, intro to MVNOs. Saving money on your phone bill is a very converted prospect. After all, you're stuck paying much more than you should for simple call, text, data line that you don't even use that much. Studies show that phone prices have been increasing a lot over the last few years. Many plans exceeding 70 USD or 105 Canadian. There are different ways to save on your phone bill, including downgrading your plan. However, the best way and the focus of this presentation will be the usage of MVNOs. MVNOs are mobile virtual network operators. They rent the cellular towers from the larger provider and give you cheaper service. Oftentimes, there are a variety of plans, networks, and benefits that you can choose from when going with an MVNO. MVNOs have a combined 35 million users in the US alone, with that number growing daily. Examples of MVNO. Mint Mobile. If you're in America, then you're probably seen the Ryan Reynolds ad sponsoring the Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is a popular MVNO in the States, offering 4 cell plans at 4 great prices. $15 for 5 gigs, $20 for, I think, 10 or 20 gigs, 25 for like 20 or 25, and 30 for unlimited, I think. Mint uses the T-Mobile network but offers plans for close to half the price as the network operator. And here's a customer testimonial. I was with Verizon for almost 8 years, got tired of the high bill and decided to try something else, which wish I had switched sooner. Next is PC Mobile. PC Mobile was founded in 2005, turned into an MVNO running off Bell Mobility Network. PC Mobile is somewhat popular in Canada, offering 2 4G plans and 4 5G plans starting at $20 a month. Compared to a big name cell provider such as TELUS, you can get great coverage for a fraction of the cost. And a customer testimonial, PC Mobile is an affordable cell provider. Their 5G plans are very cheap and the service as well. Examples of MVNO Part 2. Visible. Visible is an MVNO owned by Verizon, and Visible is known for providing amazing value. Visible has 2 plans costing $25 and $45 per month. With unlimited 5G data and unlimited hotspot, even on the base, it's a great option. Visible runs on the Verizon network, so it has widespread coverage. In my testing, Visible's plan has consistently reliable coverage, allowing me to send texts, receive calls, and use apps at a decent speed. Freedom Mobile. Freedom Mobile is a popular MVNO in Canada. Freedom Mobile offers their own network, towers in a few cities, but they widely rely on leasing TELUS and Bell networks. Freedom Mobile has a variety of plans ranging from $5 to $55 a month. Freedom also provides fiber, internet, and TV services to consumers. Testing the Freedom Mobile SIM card in my Pixel 7 Pro in Toronto went well with no real issues. was close to matching the speeds from my Rogers subscription with no notable difference. Customer testimonial there. The advantage of MVNOs. Affordable service, sometimes upwards of $50 cheaper than the larger providers. A faster customer service due to there being less users. That can vary on different MVNOs. More plan options at a different price points, allowing you to choose the right amount of data for you. Excuse me. Some providers have a pay-as-you-go options, which can save you even more. Mostly no contracts and no phone lock-ins, so you're free to switch at any time. Usually nothing extra bundled in your plan, so you're only paying for the wireless service. Some MVNOs offer service through multiple networks at the same time, which means if one network is slower, then it switches to another one. The disadvantage of MVNOs. Limited, if any, promotions. MVNOs are low cost because they don't usually give you anything extra, such as streaming service, bundled in, or a free phone. MVNOs can't access partner networks, which are networks that a host provider works with to provide coverage in some rural areas. This means that in some rare cases you will not have the best coverage. Some MVNOs don't provide international calling and roaming, which means that you will need to use a VoIP provider like WhatsApp or purchase a local SIM, eSIM for service internationally. MVNO subscribers might not get a priority in congested areas, so you may get the slower speeds like airports and concert venues. There may be speed restrictions for a few MVNOs. Flip my computer around here. All right, how to switch cellular carriers. Lock-ins and contracts. Excuse me. If you purchase a phone from the cellular provider directly or get it for free when you signed up with them, then the chances are you are stuck. You're stuck in a contract. A phone contract requires you to stick to that carrier for 24 or 36 months. If you break it, you will need to pay a lot of fees. Some phones will also be SIM locked, which means that other networks won't be supported. Because of this, it's best to wait till your contract ends to switch carriers. Little unSIM locked, you may be able to call and ask your carrier to unlock your SIM so you could switch after your contract is over. How to switch SIM cards. A SIM card is a tiny card that goes into your phone and allows the cellular towers to detect and connect to your phone. If you order a new physical SIM card from the carriers, you will need to locate a tiny hole in your phone. Insert the provided ejector pin into the hole, which will make the SIM tray pop out. Then you will need to take out the old card and put in the new one. Your phone should detect the new SIM, connect to the network within a few minutes. How much data is right for you? When switching to an MVNO or switching or downgrading plans in general, it's important to buy the right amount of data. Your cellular data is what allows you to use apps and browse the web. So you need a decent amount of each month. Data usage is measured in MBs and gigabytes or GBs. And most people use 4 to 8 gigs a month. An unlimited data can be tempting, but if you rarely use a lot of data, it's best to save money. Even if your data runs out, you can still connect to your home's Wi-Fi network and call and text as much as you want. But we recommend you take a plan slightly above what you normally use to give you headroom. You can check your monthly data consumption by checking your provider's website or by using a data usage calculator that can save you, which we'll link in the resources section. Data usage graphic. Here is I'm not sure. I'll just skip over this, I suppose. Downgrading cellular plans. Cellular plans can easily be downgraded if you're not tied in a contract. In that case, you can still call your provider to downgrade your plan. You may be on a grandfather plan, a term in the industry that refers to a plan that's being replaced by a newer one. If you're on an old plan, then you will have to choose between one of the new plans from the website when the time comes. Like when we talked about, not everyone needs the shiniest new phone and plan. There are options with major there are options with there are options with major providers to get a phone for free with your cellular plan, but they come with asterisks. If you have doubts, you can call a cyber seniors mentor to talk about what your needs are. To change cellular plans, it's easiest to call a provider rather than trying to do it on their website, tinkering around on their website. Be clear about what you want and don't get swayed easily. Remember, they're trying to make money and you're trying to save money. Be polite, patient, and patient like normal. 4G versus 5G with MVNOs. 4G is the last generation cellular connection technology. 4G yields speeds of 40 to 50 megabits on average, but mileage may vary. Your 4G experience may depend on the MHZ 600 to 700 band, which not every phone has. Phones without these bands may have worse connection. Search for more details. Most modern phones, above iPhone 6, Samsung S7 are compatible. 5G is a newer technology that provides a faster connection than 4G. 5G yields speeds of 20 megabits to over 500 megabits, but varies. Overall, faster speeds are common compared to 4G. 5G is less spread as of today, especially in Canada. 5G is unavailable outside of major cities/roads, and your phone will switch to 4G in these areas. Newer phones are compatible above the New phones are compatible above the iPhone 12 and Samsung S20. Older models will lack 5G. Note that most MVNOs and regular cell carriers in Canada have different 4G and 5G plans, the 4G plans being preceded $5 to $15 less.